Hello, I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach, and I wanted to ask you, have you ever had to give gifts or presents to a water sign? Or are you a water sign yourself and you want to understand why certain things make you happy and why other things don't make you as happy when you receive them as gifts? So, just to tell you where I'm coming from, I'm a soul guidance coach and I've done extensive research into astrology, and tarot and the different elements. So, I believe that giving a gift is necessary. First, it's necessary to understand the element that you're dealing with. When you understand the element, you can understand what makes the person tick and what would make a perfect gift for them. So, a couple caveats with this video. I'm giving very general information. This is applying for both men and women. It's also applying across the signs Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. And the other thing is, the sun sign is one very tiny part of the whole astrological chart. You might, when you're giving a present, want to know also the moon sign so you know what makes the person feel safe, or or their Venus. What do they value? Those types of elements are good to know. If you know the element that's sitting in each sign, or for instance, if you've got Venus in Libra, then your Venus is in an air sign. If you've got the moon in Aquarius, then you have the moon in an air sign. So that type of thing. If that's too technical, reach out in the comments. I'll help you out. But the point is, you need to know the dominant element of the person you're giving. So if the person is a Cancer, but they've got most of their planets or most important things in earth signs, they're more of an earth sign. So things to think about. All right, water signs. Water signs are a bit of an open field, but the most important thing when gifting to a water sign is that they need to feel loved, they need to feel nurtured, and they need to feel appreciated. And if possible, they need to feel embraced. Okay? Feeling how the gift is going to make them feel is important. Not much how much money you spent on it, not exactly what it is, but what is going to be the effect of that gift on the person. That's your challenge as the gift giver, is figuring out how this will make them feel. I say it's a bit of an open book or open field, because you could gift a water sign something tangible, like what you might give an earth sign. You could give them an experience, like what you might give a fire sign. You could give them something thoughtful, like what you might give an air sign. But the point is you have to know in the moment how it's going to make them feel. What are they in the mood for at this particular time? And that's where it's tricky. So I would say, quite a bit of some time before you have to start giving, before you are slated to give your water sign a present, start paying attention to where they are. Start noticing what phase they seem to be in. Are they wearing a certain type of color? Are they wearing a certain type of outfit? Are they drawn to certain activities or certain people? Do you hear them talking about certain music right now? Where are they? Where are they flowing? And hopefully you have enough time to make this all kind of match from where you're observing to when you're giving the gift. If you don't have that kind of disposition yourself and you're like, no, I can't do that for a month. I can't, that's way too many details for me. Just be very sensitive to how that water sign will feel when you give them something. So if you're dating a water sign, or you're with a water sign, or you have a friend or a child or a parent of a water sign and you have a good relationship, you know that to really get along with them, you have to be sensitive to their feelings. So if that's the case, it will be pretty easy for you to feel as to what the best present is. But for example, if your water sign does not like surprises, throwing a surprise party is not a good idea, because they will not like the way that feels. Okay? If your water sign thinks that flowers are maybe too impersonal because they don't last long and they die right away, don't give flowers. If your water sign loves simple things like Oreos in a blanket. Do it. It doesn't have to be fancy necessarily. It doesn't have to be the most amazing thing. It just has to be personal, and it has to make them feel loved, appreciated, nurtured, and embraced. So it's coming into my head right now. Massages, if they like to be touched, great. If they don't like to be touched, do not give a massage. Just remember that the thought isn't enough. With air signs or with fire signs, perhaps we can say it's the thought that counts. Not so with water signs, it's the feeling that counts. And also be clear on why you're giving the gift. If you're giving the gift out of obligation, your water sign's going to feel that, especially the Scorpio. They're going to feel if it's out of obligation. If you're giving it out of love, pure and simple, with no strings attached, they will feel that. If you're giving out of joy, they will feel that, and they'll forgive any potential shortcomings in the gift. But it's all about feelings for the water sign. All right, so I hope that was helpful, and I hope that gave you some more things to think about when you're gifting to the water sign. If you are a water sign and you want to put down your favorite gift, that would be great in the comments below. Or if you've gifted to a water sign something that worked out, let us know. And also let me know your thoughts either way. Like I said, this was a pretty general video just to get you thinking. So at the end of the day, you have to know who you're giving to. So let me know. I'll look forward to seeing you next time.